TV.
Our favorite room in the house has moved outside. It's the kitchen. And over the next hour, we'll show you 9 great outdoor kitchens. We'll stop by Girls' Night in this French country kitchen in Beverly Hills. Drop in at the best pizza party in Napa Valley.
We may have a flop here, you guys, so.
Answer the burning question, which is hotter, the weather in Tucson or this outdoor kitchen? And find out how a wood-burning oven inspired one woman to build a full kitchen outside.
It didn't tell me about the 5,000 pounds of concrete and the 4 big guys I needed to put it together.
Grill's ready.
Perfect.
Welcome to Great Outdoor Kitchens. I'm Bill Keller, and you're about to see kitchens from all over the country that you'll have trouble believing are outside, like the one I'm standing in California, and the one you're about to see near New York City. For radio host and cookbook author Lauren Groveman, the whole outdoor kitchen thing started when she ordered a wood-burning oven. It arrived in a couple of weeks, but it would take a couple of years for Lauren to really light a fire and build a kitchen her whole family could enjoy.
Wonderland, so that I can have fun and not be inside all the time. Dinner's ready.
Welcome to Lauren Groveman's idea of Wonderland, her outdoor kitchen. It all started in 1998 when the cookbook author and mother of 3 ordered a wood-burning oven.
It didn't tell me about the 5,000 pounds of concrete and the 4 big guys I needed to put it together.
But Lauren got what she needed, and the oven went up in the backyard of her home in Larchmont, New York. And there it sat, and sat.
I have to tell you, I have to admit to you that the first 2 years I had it, I didn't use it at all.
Then one day, Lauren just got tired of being chicken.
I began on the journey of really becoming a great outdoor cook.
That wood-burning oven made Lauren love cooking more than ever, and that got her thinking.
The love of being outdoors and cooking became so great that I just kept looking for more things to do, and so everything happened.
Today, Lauren has a full-service kitchen outdoors.
I have a charcoal grill, I have a gas grill, I have a burners where I can actually saute vegetables, and I have a big fat smoker that looks like a locomotive. It's electrified, and I can smoke like 9 chickens, I think it's 7 briskets, and 12 slabs of ribs. So if you're hungry, you need to come to my house.
Lauren made sure she had a sink and a refrigerator. She even designed her own charcoal grill after one she spotted at a campsite.
It was very important for me to create something where I could actually feed my coals easily, feed the fire, without having to lift up an entire rack or even take off my food.
A bin of charcoal is always ready for use. So is wood.
Which is the fuel, of course, for my wood-burning oven.
As for Lauren's days of feeling intimidated by the wood-burning oven, long gone.
My wood-burning oven is a way for me to have an oven outside. Not typically grilling, but to have an oven so I can heat things up. I can do potatoes, I can do roast.
Lauren knew exactly how she wanted her outdoor kitchen to look.
What I wanted was for this to look like my house. Stone bottom, stucco front, clay roof. This whole backyard, to me, is supposed to be an extension of my house, but outdoors. You know, one of the things about having an outdoor kitchen is the proximity to your cooking area. And I purposely wanted this, of course, very close, or as close as possible. And this, as you saw, I just had a couple of steps, and I'm here. So this is, to me, perfect.
Amazing meal.
It's really about function. If it gets you to the table with the people that you love in a way that makes you feel proud, then that's the way to go.
Lauren lives just outside of New York City, so she faces some cold winters, but she still uses her kitchen from about May to October.
Even when it's not the summertime, my mom still cooks outside, so just the food tastes different. It tastes really good.
She's great. And I'm a good guinea pig.
Oh, he's the best. John will eat a shoe if it's got an interesting sauce on it. Dinner's ready.
Once the meal is ready, it's self-service all the way.
See, that one looks very well done.
Okay. I like it well done.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be very happy. I mean, it's certainly not the kind of thing that you do when you come home 5 o'clock and you're crazy, but it is the kind of thing that you do on a Sunday when you just need to mellow out and do something with your hands, feel really tactile and energetic and athletic. It's, you know, muscles, But unlike tennis, you get something delicious at the end of it.
We had this concept and this idea, and it just kept on growing and growing and growing. I fought her a little bit, but you know what? In the end, she made the decision, and it was well worth everything.
It's been a while since that wood-burning oven arrived on Lauren Groveman's doorstep. She may not have used it for the first 2 years, but she's sure making up for lost time now.
This whole patio was meant to put something back into me, and that's what it does.
Still ahead on Great Outdoor Kitchens, it's not your TV. This kitchen really is that bright. And next, if you're looking for the best pizza in the Napa Valley, they've got a lot of practice in this outdoor kitchen.
We burned about a dozen pieces before we got first success, but that first success was amazing.
This program brought to you by Mary Maids. One less thing to worry about.
There's a reason we call it Mary Maids.
Introducing the Malibu Max. The only car that offers all of this. Remote start, sliding reclining rear seats, a 200 horsepower V6, and rear DVD. The new Chevrolets, an American revolution.
Only a Moen faucet puts pause control right at your fingertips. It'll help you with those important tasks. Or not. Moen. Buy it for looks, buy it for life.
What's better than enjoying your favorite wine? How about making it? Now you can in Fine Living's Winemaker for a Day sweepstakes. Join Gina Gallo at the award-winning Gallo of Sonoma Winery and make your very own custom blend.
I'll show you how.
Talk about it over dinner and later dream about it while relaxing at the spa. The Fine Living Winemaker for a Day sweepstakes. It could have your name written all over it. Enter now at fineliving.com or send a postcard to this address.
Friday night, the heat is on.
So where we go?
With the Friday Night Hotspot. At 9, travel the world with Rachel Ray.
How can you not check that out?
It's back-to-back episodes of $40 a day. Then at 10, 2 hot episodes of Into the Fire.
It's fun, it's electrifying.
It's an all-access look at America's best restaurants on their busiest night.
We got a push. We're falling behind. Let's go.
The Friday Night Hotspot. 2 full hours that sizzle. Friday starting at 9 on Food Network.
Our next guests love food, wine, and the great outdoors. So it's no surprise to learn that they own 3 restaurants and live part-time in the California wine country. What is a surprise is that 2 guys who spend all week in restaurants still have the energy to cook on weekends. Well, the good news is it's all done outdoors.
I never dreamt I would have a kitchen like this.
But he does. And the location ain't half bad either. There's no place like Napa Valley for John Hurley and Justin Hafen, owners of 3 busy San Francisco restaurants.
We kind of come up here and make it a little more casual and have, a small group of friends and family and, 10 to 12 people every night.
You'd think 2 guys who spend all week in restaurants would stay out of the kitchen on weekends. But these guys unwind by cooking in their outdoor kitchen.
It's a big space. It's very luxurious because it's the size of most indoor kitchens, and it has all the things that you need.
Including a wood-burning oven that gets a lot of use.
Our favorite thing is pizza. So, of course, we had to go to Italy and get the pizza oven from Italy and built it into the house. We've had up to 50, 75 people here. And you just make all different kinds of pizzas. People make their own pizzas. That's why we built this island as a worktop. We burned about a dozen pieces before we got first success. But that first success was amazing.
John and Justin had big plans about building in Napa Valley, maybe a little too big. They first bought 40 acres of land.
We soon realized that neither of us wanted to be, real farmers. We just wanted to live in a farm. So we sold that and found this beautiful 1-acre parcel, and we're surrounded by, 40 acres of beautiful Cabernet grapes that we don't have to touch or maintain. We just look at them every day and enjoy them.
The British colonial-style house has an 800-square-foot patio with a kitchen, dining area, and living room. Things got even better once they closed off the ceiling.
We realized we're never going to be able to use it in the summer because it's too hot, and we couldn't use it in the winter because it would be raining. So we put on these cedar slats, and it worked out beautifully, actually, and we can use it year-round.
No surprise, the pizza parties are a hit.
The pizza oven, I have to have it.
But with a 48-inch rotisserie and grill, a warming drawer, and 2 refrigerators, one of them a double,
We may have a flop here yet, so.
this kitchen can handle anything.
It's not a barbecue. It's not just chicken or ribs. There's anything you can imagine gets cooked out here.
That's definitely what I've seen evolve, is that really you're cooking your whole meal outside.
It's a great thing to have all that cooking and heat outdoors, enjoy the life outdoors, and then still keep the house cool.
Teak cabinets hold up in any weather, and the cabinets are always stocked.
We really designed it so that you can be outside and you don't have to go running indoor and outdoor to get plates or silverware, anything. Everything is self-contained. Oh, this one's great.
It also helps to have your own vegetable garden.
Well, it's so great to go and get your leeks or your onions or your tomatoes or whatever it is, your corn, and then bring it here and cook it and serve it to your guests or eat it yourself.
It wouldn't be the weekend without lots of people in the outdoor dining area, and plenty more at an extra table near the pool.
That's the whole purpose of having a house like this, is to share it with your friends and your family.
I think that being outside actually adds a lot of inspiration into what happens with the meal. It's not only the ingredients that go in, but just kind of the energy and the time and the environment that creates a wonderful meal.
When you want to entertain with your friends, you don't want to leave the environment with your friends to go into the kitchen to prepare a meal. You want to be outside with them and still serve them and entertain them and prepare a beautiful meal.
It's just a great feeling to know that, you've made everyone's day, that they're all here and they've had a wonderful evening.
With weekends like this to look forward to, you start to understand why a couple of hardworking restaurant guys never take a day off from the kitchen.
It's amazing that we even want to do it on the weekends, but it's a blast, and the outdoor kitchen really does facilitate that. So that's really the whole deal of this house, living outside. Why shouldn't the kitchen be a part of it?
There was one thing that John and Justin wanted that they just couldn't quite fit into their outdoor kitchen, a deep fryer. Turns out there wasn't enough room, so they gave up the French fries and kept the counter space to roll out pizza dough. Can you really blame them? Now, our next guest was on a pretty tight budget when he built his outdoor kitchen, but he still wanted to do something unforgettable. So Hollywood film editor Steve Ho pulled out his color chart, and wait till you see what he picked out.
I had a friend over for dinner one night, and she happens to be an interior designer, and she looked around and said, "You know, Steve, you're not using this space as well as you could."
And that was the start of something big and bright, Steve Ho's outdoor kitchen.
We just started batting around ideas, and what you see is what we've come up with.
Steve was on a budget, so he wanted to work with things he already had, like this corner fireplace and this wall. Not much to look at before renovations, but after renovations, it was the perfect backdrop for this outdoor kitchen near downtown L.A.
We're actually about 2 blocks away from one of the major intersections in Los Angeles. It's hectic out there. It's rush hour. We're having fun, and they're not.
Steve always liked having friends over, but he noticed he got a lot more popular once he built an outdoor kitchen.
Having a big brother with an outdoor kitchen is a big plus among my friends. They all know about it, and there's a list longer than my arm for people who want to come and join us here.
Steve's sister thought about building her own outdoor kitchen. Then she got a better idea.
Instead, I just come over here.
The kitchen came together in less than a month, once a crew framed it up and poured the concrete countertop.
I wanted something unusual, something vibrant, something that wasn't beige.
Steve studied his color chart and chose the brightest combination he could find, hot pink and periwinkle blue. Then he picked out a professional gas grill to work on his award-winning ribs.
The ribs are being cooked indirectly, so there's no heat on here, but there's heat on both sides.
Above the stainless steel sink is the one thing no kitchen is ever without.
Every kitchen has a window in it, and so you can be at the sink and just sort of see the rest of the garden.
With the appliances in place, it was time to accessorize. So which came first, the table or those wheels?
My friend, the interior designer, saw these wheels when she was out shopping on another job, and she said, I've got some great wheels. You should see them. And my assignment was to find a table.
Steve headed straight to a restaurant supply store for this industrial-style table. The 1950s chairs around it were bought secondhand.
They were pretty rusted out, and my friend said, "Great, we'll leave them just like that." And I said, "No way."
The chairs were coated with a durable enamel finish, perfect for outdoors.
I like this orange a lot. Through the whole thing, we were very conscious of the budget. We wanted to do things economically, but still aesthetically pleasing and unique.
With LA weather on his side, Steve uses his outdoor kitchen 4 to 5 times a week.
I think we were all surprised that the colors were this exuberant, but you know, it really works. It's so much fun. It just kind of tells you this is going to be a wonderful time here, and everybody just absolutely falls in love with it.
The newest addition to the kitchen is this mobile bar caddy.
It is a real refrigerator, and you never have enough counter space, and this gives you more counter space.
A neon light someone else had thrown out is now a great conversation piece in Steve's kitchen.
Oh, I love it. For what it says, for the light that it gives off at night, it's just quirky and fun.
It's the atmosphere that's provided, makes the food taste much better, I think. And certainly when you're having good company, good conversation, good food, that's it.
With a little ingenuity and a lot of pizzazz, Steve Ho did exactly what he set out to do, transform an almost bare patio into something unforgettable, his great outdoor kitchen.
It's extremely inviting. It makes you want to just sit down and eat and enjoy your friends.
I had a hammock out here, and occasionally I'd come out here and read, but I would never spend the time that I do now. I mean, a day doesn't go by when I'm not out here. It's wonderful.
Still ahead on Great Outdoor Kitchens. They live minutes from one of the top vacation spots in the country, but they'd rather be here in their outdoor kitchen near San Diego.
Having an outdoor kitchen is really like a room without ceilings.
And next on the show, the Pasadena dad who's never stuck outside grilling while everyone else is inside having fun.
He's never alone, and he doesn't hate grilling, so he will grill up a storm for me.
Seems every day someone promises you a faster way to the internet. But when it comes to delivering serious speed, no one can touch Roadrunner High-Speed Online from Time Warner Cable. Instead of high-speed hype, get Roadrunner for a high-speed service that's easy to get, easy to use, and actually delivers high speed.
Call today for special savings on Roadrunner High-Speed Online.
Roadrunner High-Speed Online. Let's go.
Now more than ever, it pays to subscribe to the Galveston County Daily News. Just look inside the Sunday edition and save. Each week you'll receive $25 or more in valuable coupons from the most recognized brands, products, and restaurants. That's a savings of over $100 per month. So why wait? Subscribe today and get all the savings, plus local news, sports, and information. The Daily News, your voice in Galveston County. Introducing the only minivan with 2 rows of fold-in floor seats. The all-new 2005 Grand Caravan with exclusive stow-and-go seating and storage.
Honey, you coming?
The lowest priced minivan in America, starting under $19,000.
I think it's a air filter. What's with the scruffy side? Well, maybe it's her fingernail thingy?
Oh, you're doing the dishes.
This cleans all that?
Can a disposable wipe clean tough dishes? Dawn's new wash and toss can. With Dawn inside and a tough scrubbing side, it works even better than any other dish liquid and sponge.
This goes here. And Dad, know what this is?
No. Scrubbing side, soft side, Dawn inside. New Dawn wash and toss. Go online to get a $1 off coupon.
A place for everything, and everything in its place.
Okay, so how do we get started with this mess?
Watch Mission Organization, Mondays at 9 on HGTV.
Welcome back. I'm Bill Keller. Now, we've all seen it. Everyone inside having a good time, except for Dad, who's usually stuck outside grilling alone. Now, that's how it used to be at the Pasadena, California home of Tom and Liz Wieselowski. But not anymore. Now, Dad still does the grilling, but Mom makes sure he has plenty of company when he does.
We have wonderful times. We have friends over frequently, and it's a great entertaining center. It's a great thing to have.
Things weren't always so great for attorney Tom Wieselowski. Like a lot of dads, he'd get stuck outside grilling while everyone else was inside having fun. But Tom's wife, Liz, changed all that.
I've always wanted an outdoor kitchen. I knew I wanted a room outside for entertaining, not just a grill, but a whole space.
Liz Wieselowski knows a thing or two about gardening. So while she was turning her bareback lot into a lush green yard, she added an outdoor kitchen where she and Tom could entertain at home in Pasadena, California.
This way, he's never alone, and he doesn't hate grilling, so he will grill up a storm for us.
Liz wanted the kitchen to match the outside of the house.
It had to look like it was always here, that it was built with the house. One of my intentions was that I wanted a sunny area back here. It's a very French country.
Now the Wieselowskis and their daughter Kate use the outdoor kitchen all the time. And Dad got more than company. He got a 4-foot gas grill.
We've had as many as 50 to 60 people over for dinner, and in really one cooking session, we can get all the food cooked.
I think that's done. What do you think?
If anything, it's made it more easy to have outdoor meals. In the past, we would grill, but it wouldn't be nearly as frequent.
The kitchen is fully equipped with power, water, and refrigeration.
We've got over here the hot plate, we've got the grill. It makes life very easy, so we're out here from start to finish.
This sink is a hand-hammered copper sink from Mexico. It was on the more expensive side, but I didn't want aluminum out here. I didn't think aluminum had that warm outdoor feeling. You need to rinse your hands, you need to wash your towels. You just have to have water.
Liz thought the outdoor kitchen should feel like an indoor room, so she added a fireplace complete with a mantel.
We were involved with every step of the design and the size. We'd get out and measure it, too big, too small. So it's exactly what I wanted. I wouldn't change a thing.
Daughter Kate and her cousins have their own reasons for liking the fireplace, but Kate likes a couple of things her dad cooks up even better.
Food from the vegetable garden and cheeseburgers. He makes very good cheeseburgers.
You're so used to sitting inside, so just sitting outside is a lot more fun.
Out here, no one feels self-conscious. Liz sets the table and decorates the kitchen a little differently for every occasion.
It's sort of decadent to be out here in an outdoor kitchen in a room with china or crystal or ceramics from Italy and eat like you're in a restaurant.
At dinner time, the 3-foot deep counter holds everything.
It's really crafty.
That looks really good. Of course, some eat before others.
The cook always eats last.
But Tom knows he's a big part of a night like this, and he loves the reaction.
Tom is a great grill master, and Liz is a great chef. So together, they sort of bring all the elements of the kitchen outdoors. We get to entertain with them and interact with them, and that's so nice.
When you're inside, you feel that if you're in a kitchen and it's not attached to a family room or it's not attached to a great room, you're always wanting to go to the kitchen. And when you're outside, you're in the kitchen.
Outside, you get to see the stars and the smells, and it's just a completely different experience.
Cheers.
The layering of all these things makes it very special. In our old house, I would fix dinner and give Tom the meat and say, here, go grill this. And he'd be banished to the corner of the driveway grilling. And so I wanted a space that he could be grilling and he could still have people talking to him.
We tend to have people over much more often than we go to other people's homes, I think, because we have a kitchen like this.
Thanks to their outdoor kitchen, the Wieselowskis are having fun again. The pressure's off, the guests are happy, and best of all, Dad will never grill alone again.
No one has to disappear to the kitchen to go cook. So you can entertain here, you can have your cocktails here, and the cooking is being done in the same room. How great is that?
One year at Thanksgiving, Tom and Liz had so many guests they needed 2 turkeys, but they only have 1 oven. So Liz cooked the second bird in her outdoor kitchen and says it came out delicious. A little later in the show, the Tucson kitchen that never gets a vacation.
We have an annual tamale party right before the holidays, and we do it all right back here.
And next, when it comes to girls' night, anything can happen in this outdoor kitchen in Beverly Hills.
Would you like it medium well or medium well?
Brought to you by Bissell. Innovations for the place you call home. Bissell, we mean clean.
Used to be a stain could put down roots, get comfortable.
But since Bissell OxyKick came to town, we stains just can't seem to settle down.
Introducing Bissell OxyKick, the only oxygen-activated aerosol carpet cleaner. Just spray it and watch it dissolve these stains.
Make myself at home? Forget it.
And unlike a leading competitor, OxyKick cleaned this stain all the way to the backing.
These are tough times for stains.
Bissell, we mean clean.
We got no place to go.
Ready to remodel. Whether you change one window or a whole room, Marvin Windows and Doors capture every detail you want, and nothing else. Call 888-419-0078 for a Marvin dealer or see marvin.com.
My client bought a home way up in the Rockies, just in time for a sudden blizzard and a power outage. Their frantic call for heat woke me up, so I woke up some friends. Grab the generator! And after a little difficulty getting up the mountain, we got a very warm reception.
Sometimes when you go above and beyond the call,
it's way above!
For almost a century, Coldwell Banker has known that real estate is only part of the story. To find an office near you, visit coldwellbanker.com.
That was a great dinner, Mom.
So who's going to help clear the table? Come on, guys.
That's okay. I'll clean up.
Now apply the same idea to your pans.
Line them with Reynolds Wrap heavy-duty foil.
Foods don't touch the pan,
So you don't have to clean.
Think she'll do my room?
Reynolds Wrap heavy-duty foil. And for sticky foods, line with Release non-stick foil.
HGTV.com, designed to deliver thousands of ideas directly to you with brand new features every day and videos so you can see for yourself. Plus interactive web tools that help make designing easy. Visit HGTV.com.
Next time on Outer Spaces, Steve Burgess has a special surprise for his homesick wife.
I'm so excited. I can't believe it.
We'll bring a little Central Park charm to her California backyard.
Oh, my gosh.
Outer Spaces, Tuesday night at 8 on HGTV. Want a chic designer look for your home without breaking the bank? That would be great. Find out how. Watch Sensible Chic, Tuesday at 8:30 on HGTV.
Our next guest uses her outdoor kitchen for all kinds of get-togethers, but nothing's better than girls' night out. That's when a French country kitchen turns into the perfect party room for interior designer Sandy Kepke and her pals.
I'm Sandy Kepke, and these are my friends who are joining me for dinner.
Sandy Kepke's closest friends have made their way to Beverly Hills, California for girls' night in Sandy's outdoor kitchen.
I think everything tastes better outside. I think we learned that when we were kids. Picnics, camp out, so it's fun. Everybody's a little more relaxed.
It's nice to be able to use the grill yourself and not have that be like the father's job. And he's out there by himself cooking on the grill and the rest of the family's inside.
When Sandy bought her Mediterranean-style house, the front patio had a very different look.
When I bought this house, there was a hot tub here.
She got rid of the hot tub and added French doors for easy access to the house. Then she spotted a pair of 8 by 10 foot windows at an estate sale.
That started everything.
The windows were free. Renting a crane to move them cost $500. But Sandy thought it was worth it because she knew those oversized windows would frame out a French country kitchen outside.
It's pretty relaxed. It is the way that I live. I like it really natural, not too manicured.
Water features, earthy colors, and natural materials like the copper sink and concrete countertop give the kitchen its European feel.
I tried to get the longest possible workspace, and I have about a 12-foot counter. Sometimes I use it for serving, I use it for prep, and it's indestructible.
Sandy pressed decorations into the concrete and worked with different color stains to make it look older.
I just kind of experimented, poured it on, whooshed it around with a rag and a brush, and hose stuff. The color's good. You know, it's hard to try to recreate that age. It's all fake.
Ceiling tin, carted back from a trip to Nebraska, became an unexpected backsplash.
The backsplash is cool, isn't it? It was in the garage rusting beautifully for quite a while before it really had an application. It's very inexpensive. So it was a good alternative visually and budget-wise, too.
French bistro stacking chairs and a 1930s tile table, both flea market finds, make up the outdoor dining area. A gravel-covered floor was a money-saving idea and works with the kitchen's carefree style.
You can be messy, you can drop things on the floor. I can use it with abandon.
Anyone who wants can be chef for the night. The deal is, be careful and laugh off mistakes.
Would you like it medium well or medium well? I don't ever cook outside. I leave that for Sandy.
Jill, our steak chef, is wearing our grandma's apron.
Don't wipe your hands on that.
You feel already at home with the kitchen, and so you just feel like you belong already. When you're eating outdoors and you're having fun and you're all interactive with the process, there's something about being part of cooking and being part of the experience.
At first, Sandy thought she had everything she needed in her outdoor kitchen, but she found she was spending a lot of time running back and forth into the house until she added an under-the-counter refrigerator.
When I first did the kitchen, I didn't do the refrigerator. I didn't want to spend the money. I didn't really think I needed it. And then I decided that it was really a wonderful addition and it really saves a lot of steps.
At night, one of the kitchen's best features comes on, the outdoor lighting. Votive candles, safely placed in mason jars, and shepherd's lanterns hang beneath umbrellas or on branches throughout the patio. Look up and you'll see strings of white lights everywhere, even in the olive tree.
This is just kind of grown organically, and everything's kind of on dimmers, some things are on sensors, so it's all kind of layered.
Most nights end here, in a cozy sitting area across from the kitchen.
When Sandy and I visit, we spend most of our time out here talking instead of indoors. It's just a very relaxing, very enveloping space. It's beautiful.
And that's all Sandy Kepke ever wanted. A charming place where she could cook, relax, and host the occasional girls' night in her outdoor kitchen.
Kind of enchanted. It really is.
More great kitchens are still ahead when we come back. A Chicago architect who's earned the right to brag about his outdoor kitchen. And next, turning up the heat in more ways than one in Tucson, Arizona.
They're not in the kitchen inside the house. They're out here with us, having a good time, enjoying everything, because we're here to see them.
Brought to you by Dodge. You can take life as it comes, or you can grab life by the horns. Dodge.
Introducing the only minivan with 2 rows of fold-and floor seats, the all-new 2005 Grand Caravan.
Come on in, Dad.
I'll finish that in the morning. The lowest priced minivan in America, starting under $19,000.
That's it. Thank you, everyone.
Really great loan offers.
Remember, no points.
Okay.
Bye.
We'll let you know.
I think we got some pretty good mortgage offers there.
Yeah. Of course, we still need to pick a realtor.
The realtors. Sorry about that, guys.
Hey, we got a 4-bedroom.
Now you can find a mortgage and a realtor all in one place. At LendingTree.com, you fill out one form and choose the mortgage and the realtor that's right for you. LendingTree.com.
I'm here with Peggy Brown and her big pig collection. So, Peg, must be hard to keep the whole herd clean.
It takes a long time to dust this pig pen.
Yeah, especially with that stuff. Peg, meet Swiffer Dusters and new Swiffer Dusters with extendable handle. First you fluff, then slide, then go hog wild. Dusting becomes fast and easy because you don't have to move stuff around. The soft, fluffy fibers trap dust and dirt and lock it in for good. Try that with your old feather duster. You can use Swiffer dusters in places you've never used spray. And Swiffer dusters never leave residue. This little piggy leaves residue, this little piggy leaves none. Plus, new Swiffer dusters with extendable handle and pivoting head make it easy to clean just about anywhere. And I mean anywhere.
That was so easy.
Yep. Hey, is it true that pigs are actually clean animals?
They are now.
Go to SwifferDusters.com now to get a coupon for $1 off Swiffer Dusters. Stop cleaning. Get Swiffer.
One room in desperate need of a makeover. 3 possible solutions. Which would you choose? Designer's Challenge. Monday night at 9:30 only on HGTV.
Next time on Divine Design.
You can't be too rich, too thin, or have too many pillows, but I think in this case, too many.
An urban loft is transformed into a cosmopolitan cocktail lounge.
I can't believe that I live here. It's just great. I love it.
Divine Design, Tuesday night at 9:30 on HGTV.
Visit America's favorite home and garden website at hgtv.com.
Welcome back. In Tucson, Arizona, the temperature hits 100 degrees plus in the summertime, but our next guests have found plenty of ways to beat the heat and enjoy their outdoor kitchen.
It's another scorcher in Tucson, Arizona, but in this outdoor kitchen, no one's complaining.
We use the outdoor kitchen at least 2 or 3 times a week. We're in the pool in the day and cooking at night.
Builder Kathy Nieto and interior designer Kathy Lyle know all the tricks when it comes to staying cool in the desert Southwest. First trick, add a pool. Next, build an outdoor kitchen.
The Tucson weather is so conducive to outdoor cooking. Our daytime heat in the summertime might be 105, but yet it drops to 75 in the evening as soon as the sun sets.
There's plenty of shade if the sun gets too intense. And winter months are mild, which means everyone takes a vacation, except the outdoor kitchen.
We have an annual tamale party, which is right before the holidays, and we cook approximately 60 dozen tamales, and we have about 40 to 60 people show up throughout the day, and they all participate, and we do it all right back here.
Kathy Campbell and her husband Jim had just moved to Tucson when they were invited to this outdoor kitchen. In no time, they were completely relaxed.
We came in and everybody was around the pool, and everybody was around the kitchen, and it was just a really warm feeling. It almost felt like we were home, and we didn't even know people.
Southwestern accents spice up the kitchen and play off the Mexican tiles.
Historically, my family's always had some outdoor cooking facilities, and we decided to take it up a notch. We made sure that we had multiple burners, a barbecue grill, and an oven, which we think is very essential for outdoor cooking.
The kitchen's only part of the fun in this backyard. There's a garden, poolside seating, even an outdoor living room just to make sure everyone feels at home.
When we're out here, they're not in the kitchen inside the house. They're out here with us, having a good time, enjoying everything, not missing anything. Because we're here to see them.
This is awesome stuff.
You can't beat an outdoor kitchen. You don't worry about what you drop on the floor. The smells go out, and it's a beautiful working kitchen. All the appliances and everything are just like what you would find inside any professional kitchen.
The reason for the oven, it just keeps everything warm, and you can cook out here, of course, with the oven in lieu of going back and forth into the house. I love cooking. It's wonderful. Making everything look good and taste good.
Near the grill is a tortilla warmer, passed down from Kathy Nieto's grandmother.
When we were little kids, she would be cooking tortillas and making beans and what have you. Now I buy them, now I warm them. I wish I could make them. We have nights like this all the time. They're continuous. They're Friday night, Saturday night. It doesn't matter. It could be somebody's birthday, or it could be just an occasion to throw on some steaks on the grill and have fun.
I'm always impressed by their food. You can do anything and everything right out here.
We don't have to tip, and they don't have to tip us, and hopefully they enjoy a good meal, and that's what it's all about.
Building an outdoor kitchen in the desert Southwest was a pretty bold thing to do. But Kathy Nieto and Kathy Lyle beat the heat and ended up with the one thing in Tucson even hotter than the weather.
We never get bored. It's convenient and easy to use, and we just love having it.
Now we're off to the Windy City, where architect William Braisley says it ain't easy being president of the Neighborhood Cooking Club, but he wears his apron with pride. You see, in Chicago, Bill is known for his commercial designs, but at home, he'd rather build up his outdoor kitchen.
This is really delicious. Very good.
He's one of Chicago's top architects. But William Braisley would rather talk about his outdoor kitchen.
You don't have to just grill here. You can cook, you can bake. There's a rotisserie here.
When Bill and his wife Peggy turned a 3,500 square foot house in suburban Chicago into a 10,000 square foot house, they included plenty of space for outdoor living and an outdoor kitchen.
I designed the house with food in mind and entertainment in mind. So our outdoor entertaining area is an integral part of our living style.
When the last of their kids headed off to college, Peggy retired from cooking, and oh, how the kitchen tables turned.
Well, I'm the chef.
I will agree that he's a chef.
Today, Bill cooks almost everything in his outdoor kitchen.
It's really good therapy and it's very enjoyable.
Every day we use this outdoor kitchen.
One way or the other.
Every day that it doesn't rain.
But cold weather never slows Bill down.
It's just a matter of coming out of the kitchen and putting it on the grill. The grill functions both in the summer and the winter.
Bill loves his outdoor kitchen so much, he started a cooking club.
It started out with a bunch of guys that really loved to cook. And then it went over to the ladies, too.
Today, the 20 cooking club members meet once a month. Bill's their president, and the only thing he likes more than sharing recipes is bragging about his own.
I think the chef is outstanding. Just speaking for the chef here.
Let me say, Bill is the cook of the group. He is the cook of the group.
Most of the men have become really good cooks since joining the club, and that makes their wives very happy.
It's put a little pressure on Mike here, so now he marinates us on me. So Bill has put some pressure on other men to do better, and I'm loving that.
All you have to do is look at these shrimp to tell what kind of cook I am.
A 20 by 20 foot deck just off the kitchen frames the Braisley's favorite outdoor room. Across from the 48-inch gas grill is the newest addition to the space, a mobile outdoor sink.
You never miss what you don't have, but once you have it, you really enjoy it. And you could move it from deck to deck, and it's very lightweight. It's just an assembly of two hoses. And you turn the water on, water off.
Bill knows his position as cooking club president is secure, but he's always on the lookout for anyone trying to gain a little footing.
He really designs his meals so that his friends will enjoy them to the utmost.
You can see Lester is vying for the executive vice president job, but we'll have to test him out a little bit more.
After dinner, guests sit on the deck and talk long after dark.
And the conversation that follows the dessert is really what makes the evening. So it's really a wonderful feeling among all of us and being able to communicate and camaraderie and everything.
Outdoor cooking like this is just something that is good for the taste buds, it's good for the nose, it's good for the heart. I mean, it's just wonderful, and I rate this a 10.
High praise like that can leave a cooking club president feeling pretty good.
I'm left with is feeling of fulfillment, and I think that's really great.
But Bill Braisley knows better than to get caught up in the talk. After all, he's got a title to protect.
It's very difficult because everyone tries to knock me down year after year, but because of my culinary experiences and intestinal fortitude, I'll always remain as president of the cooking club.
In just a few minutes, a trip to Dallas for some down-home Texas barbecue in one couple's outdoor kitchen. And next, going on a San Diego vacation without ever leaving home.
Half the meals we have, we eat out here because it's such a beautiful place. The environment is just fantastic.
At Haley Plumbing, Heating and Air, your safety is job one. Haley Plumbing, Heating and Air is staffed with only trained, drug-tested, certified, and security screen technicians. Simply, the plumbing, heating, and air conditioning work we do is too critical to your health and safety. That's why we don't send anyone to your home that we wouldn't trust in ours. We sleep better knowing that. So should you. Mention this ad and get $25 off your next service call.
At Haley Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we give you the price
We guarantee the price, and we guarantee the work.
Almost there. This concert's gonna rock.
Before we rock, why don't we wait some more?
Why waste time in line when you can already be done online? Meep, meep. Roadrunner High-Speed Online with antivirus and firewall protection up to twice as fast as DSL standard package and up to 70 times faster than dial-up.
Obstructive view? What's that?
Call 1-800-ROADRUNNER today and get free installation, plus your first 6 months at $29.95 per month.
With Roadrunner, your world is always on.
Coming up at 10, it's If Walls Could Talk. Then at 10:30, turning a restored radio station into a home on Building Character. Tonight on HGTV.
Ready to remodel. Whether you change one window or a whole room, Marvin Windows and Doors capture every detail you want, and nothing else. Call 888-419-0078 for a Marvin dealer or see marvin.com.
Introducing the only minivan with 2 rows of fold-in floor seats. The all-new 2005 Grand Caravan with exclusive stow-and-go seating and storage.
Honey, you coming?
The lowest priced minivan in America, starting under $19,000.
Gateway'd like to reintroduce you to the home computer. It's our 310C desktop, and right now you can take one home for just $499.99. It's packed with the Intel Pentium 4 processor, so it's got plenty of power for the whole family, along with a big screen for kids' games and tons of storage for mom and dad's photos, all at a great price. In fact, BestStuff.com said our 310 series offers plenty of bang for the buck. So call Gateway today, and we'll even ship your powerful new PC for free.
Well, we can all think of a few advantages to living near San Diego, California. The couple you're about to meet sure can. But ever since they built an outdoor kitchen that feels more like a tropical getaway, they've been staying home a lot. And guess what? Playing tourist has never been more fun.
Living on San Diego's doorstep may have its benefits, but the owners of this outdoor kitchen a few minutes from town like to keep their options open.
Southern California is just the perfect place to have an outdoor kitchen.
Interior designer Kathleen Zabotnik and her husband Joseph are crazy about their outdoor kitchen. A little cooking, a little dining, and a little bubbly go a long way in making it feel like their own tropical getaway.
Having an outdoor kitchen is really like having another room to your home. It's just a room without ceilings.
After losing one home in a fire, the Zabotniks needed a place that would give them a sense of belonging.
We looked for another home that would really fulfill some of my dreams and goals because I had been remodeling the other home and furnishing it for almost 3 years, so it was heartbreaking.
As soon as they walked through this 2-story Mediterranean townhouse, they knew things would be okay.
I just knew it needed my touch, and my husband, bless his heart, he knew that too.
She redid the house inside and outside, and she just absolutely loves it.
And that includes the outdoor kitchen. Every time Kathleen and her friends walk outside, they feel like they're on vacation, even if they do have to set their own table.
It's part of like a team effort, and you might bring something like the salad and it's fun.
The atmosphere is casual and friendly, but Kathleen leaves a little room for fancy.
A person can grill hot dogs and have paper plates, or you can have the New York strips and have nice china plates. It just depends on what kind of mood you're in.
I had to move my steaks and they weren't happy. What I love about eating outside is it doesn't have to be perfect. A formal dinner party is really wonderful when it's a formal dinner party.
Thank you.
But this is like some good friends, good conversation, and just enjoying each other.
An outdoor kitchen gives you all the latitude in the world. You're not limited in any way.
Kathleen wanted her kitchen to feel a little like a resort, so she took what came with the house and updated the look.
It had a barbecue grill out here, but it was just kind of your basic black top. Wasn't really aesthetically attractive. So we put in the gas grill with a stainless cover. We use it all the time.
She also redid the counter.
And I really wanted this to be my outdoor kitchen. So I decided to use a stone that I use very often inside. And this is a tumbled travertine.
Next, she set her sights on a plaster-covered spa that came with the house.
Those are actually imported Murano glass tiles from Italy. It just glistens in the sun. I'm so pleased that I did it.
A pergola was built to shade the outdoor dining room. Then tropical plants and flowers were brought in to complete the look.
The scenario is you put in a new swimming pool and you use it the first year, the second year, every once in a while. But we really rely on the outdoor kitchen as part of our everyday life.
In 10 months, an ordinary patio became a private oasis, and Kathleen and Joseph felt like tourists without ever leaving home.
The house is about 2,600 square feet, but when you take the yard, it's like a 4,000 square foot home. And it makes such a tremendous amount of difference. We eat out here because it's such a beautiful place. The environment is just fantastic.
We use it a lot. Either just the two of us, and in that instance, I can just heat up one half of the grill, and it does that, or you can heat up the whole grill for a bigger group.
When company stays late, this outdoor kitchen stays open.
One of the other things we added to the property was the low voltage lighting. And so as it gets darker, the lights just reflect all over. It's really pretty.
There used to be no real lighting in the yard, so now it's the way the home is lit at night. People are very comfortable.
I think the space is what sets it up. I mean, you want to be in a space where you feel comfortable and that really gives you the feeling of fine dining. And this is what this is.
When you have a nice yard like this, you've got the ambiance. It just extends the meal that you're having with your friends to more of an evening experience than just let's eat.
If they ever need a change of scenery, it's nice to know San Diego's right around the corner. But for now, Kathleen and Joseph Zavachnik like what they've got cooking here just fine.
Kathleen says she usually does the outdoor cooking, but her husband does the grocery shopping, and they always clean up together. It sounds like a plan. When we come back, the best little cookout in Texas, thanks to an outdoor kitchen that feels more like a private cafe.
Our family always loves to eat outside. We judge our restaurants by whether we can eat outside. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Brought to you by Bissell. Innovations for the place you call home. Bissell, we mean clean.
I guess I've always been a little on the messy side.
He needed some help. Have you ever actually cleaned this place? It's nothing the Bissell lift-off can't handle. Become one with the vacuum. It's like having two vacuums in one. It works with the stairs, it works up high. You just don't need a closet full of vacuums anymore.
It's a portable canister vac. It's a powerful bagless upright. Bissell, we mean clean.
Describe the perfect day, Liz.
Well, we're driving to the lake. The kids watch a DVD, and Joe and I have some quality time.
Joe?
Okay, we're barreling along. The Hemi's kicking some serious butt. Then we fish.
Ah, see, you're not traveling in the same vehicle.
The all-new Durango. Big size, smooth ride, Hemi power.
What a quack.
Dodge Durango with 5-star, the highest frontal crash test rating.
I remember when the doctors told us, it felt like our entire future got compressed into just a year. But we found out that we could get money ahead of time from Jim's insurance. We paid off the house and we set up trust funds for the kids. We took a vacation. That was a trip of a lifetime.
Insurance from Mutual of Omaha. For what really matters in life. Begin today.
If your glasses are cloudy, scratched, and dull from repeated dishwashing, here's some exciting news. Cascade Crystal Clear with Shine Shield is specifically formulated to keep your dishware looking shiny and new over time. This glass is dull and cloudy from etching. See the scratches and film? Crystal Clear with Shine Shield technology protects your glassware against etching and delivers unbeatable performance against spotting and filming. Go online and get this money-saving coupon. Cascade Crystal Clear. Unbeatable protection, unbeatable shine.
On the next Design to Sell, their decor is stuck in the 80s.
It's a little dated.
Oh! Time to get it designed to sell.
That looks so worried.
In just 1 week,
Uglier wallpaper.
it's a total transformation.
Great.
As their home is designed to sell. Next Sunday night at 8 on HGTV.
Tour homes that are as glitzy and glamorous as their famous owners.
We're here in Carol Lombard's dining room.
The showplaces of such Hollywood legends as Bing Crosby, Cary Grant, and Betty Grable.
This home sort of epitomizes old Hollywood glamour.
Homes that made Hollywood the 40s. Next Sunday night at 9 on HGTV.
Welcome back. Our next guests are like a lot of Texans. They love backyard barbecues and eating outdoors. But Cliff and Sally Avent wanted more than just a grill. They wanted an outdoor kitchen, so they built one. And today, some of the best Lone Star specials around get cooked up right in their backyard.
About a half-hour's drive from downtown Dallas, you'll find Cliff and Sally Avent, a couple of Texans with their own recipe for outdoor dining.
Our family always loves to eat outside. We judge our restaurants by whether we can eat outside.
That includes their own outdoor restaurant. At least they like to think of it that way. Welcome to the Avent's Outdoor Kitchen, open since 1995.
We had some friends that had a gazebo. They made that into a dining room, and we thought that was a pretty neat idea.
So when Cliff and Sally built their house, they included an outdoor dining room and a little something extra, an outdoor kitchen.
We have rock, and we tried to dry stack it so it looks like it's dry stack, but there is mortar behind it. I didn't want to be out here cooking and all of a sudden everything fall into the ground.
The Avents wanted their kitchen to look as natural as its setting, so they used plenty of native Texas materials. A red rock counter holds the grill, borderless slate makes up the countertop, and a hand-painted ceramic sink is good for more than washing hands.
I wanted it to be natural, and it's very difficult in Dallas to do that, but we wanted it to look like we just sort of plopped the house among some natural things.
It's kind of rustic and not formal at all.
Nothing like fingers to help you do the job. When you go to someone's home and have dinner and everything's prepared and you sit down, even if it's beautiful, it's just different than if you've been involved in it and a part of it. It's hard to do inside your home that way. Have a cottage.
I work in the dental office and have walls all around me, and I'm closed in. And to me, this is very relaxing.
By Friday afternoons, Cliff and Sally are more than ready for another weekend of outdoor cooking.
We're going to have 8 people for dinner, and everyone is going to cook something out here. And they all decided what they were going to cook. So it's sort of a mixture. I am the sous chef, usually, and he is the cook. He likes to come and have it all, like to have it on television where the chef comes out and everything's pre-measured and he just walks out and does it. And I like the prep part. I like getting ready for it.
And that includes setting the table.
When I'm doing this, I think of how pretty it is and how fun it is, and I'm going to have people over, and it's going to be relaxing and so different from going to work. When you set up, it's sort of like you would do if you were setting a stage.
And when it comes to a Texas barbecue, everyone has a part.
Everyone that comes brings something to the party, a different dish or a different way of cooking something.
Guests relax as soon as they start to cook.
When you cook outside, and everyone cooks, and everyone does when they come, they become part of the whole atmosphere. They're not just outside looking in.
You have more room to move around. You're not stuck behind cabinets, not stuck behind counters. You have more of the outdoor around you, and you can hear the birds, you can hear the water. It's just much more fun.
You have all the colors and the smells and the sounds coming together. You just can't ask for more.
It's just as easy as inside, and it's lots more fun and a lot more relaxing than to be confined in a kitchen.
While some guests work on dinner, others wait their turn on a patio near the grill.
There is something for everyone to come and enjoy and experience outdoors, whether you're cooking or whether you're not.
The environment that's been captured here is a wonderful outdoor environment. It's just a wonderful feeling, and it's a great escape. There's a certain spirituality to it also.
There's so few places on earth that you can just go, and to be able to walk out into your backyard and do this is pretty amazing.
Dad, on Jill.
The only thing missing is waiters, but no one seems to mind.
Whenever I eat outside like this, I just kind of sort of feel like I'm in another country.
But she's in her outdoor kitchen, where nothing rivals the Lone Star Special, except maybe the leftovers.
To friends!
Thank y'all very much for coming tonight.
You're welcome.
Cliff and Sally say sometimes people are having such a good time in their outdoor kitchen that they have trouble getting them to leave. But the Avents have found the perfect solution. They just go to bed and let their friends hang out as long as they like. That's a look at the indoor room that has moved outside, the kitchen. We hope you've enjoyed the show and picked up some great ideas that'll change the way you think about cooking outdoors. I'm Bill Keller, and something smells pretty good back there. I'm going to go check it out. Thanks for watching.
Coming up next, it's If Walls Could Talk. Then at 10:30, turning a restored radio station into a home on Building Character. Tonight on HGTV.